Welcome to Truish, your soft news bulletin delivered hot off the press to you by me, Daisy Maskell. And joining me this week as my expert correspondent, it's Richard Stott. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well, thanks.
We were just talking about kids' TV.
Yeah.
What did you grow up watching?
I was a big Fireman Sam fan.
Oh.
Yeah, but not so much Postman Pat, I was Fireman Sam. I'm aging myself here, aren't I?
What was the theme tune to Fireman Sam?
Fireman Sam, and you can't ignore. Sam is the hero next door. That's the end of it, anyway.
That was the little jingle. I always, in my mind, I have Fireman Sam and Postman Pat, like their theme tunes kind of like mesh together for me.
I'm not around a lot of young kids, and the ones that I am around aren't allowed to watch TV because it's too stressful for them, I think.
It's just insane. Yeah. I was just saying, I was watching a video on TikTok. There was a parent that was talking about Coco Melon. And
what's Coco Melon?
So I'm not really sure. I think it's one of those like cracked out kids shows. I think it's one of the mental ones.
Coco Melon sounds like the name for...
Yeah. Like you'd get it in a baggie. It's just like a little bit wild. I think that's how kids react on it. Yeah. And this parent was saying that she doesn't let her kid watch it because there's something about there are like shows like this, and these kids are like addicted to this Coco Melon. Like they love it so much, but it makes them really stressed out and overstimulated, and they will have withdrawals from the show. She was saying, I think it's because they switch shots like every 2 seconds.
Like if you're watching a TikTok reel, I've noticed that some of them that are so addictive, they kind of end like half a second too early, and it does something to your brain, and you're like, hang on a minute, did I miss something? It'll end just before the kind of good bit of the song that they're using or something like that, and you just go, oh no, just a little bit more. I think that's what it's doing to them.
What is your algorithm like, Richard?
So I have a day job in social media, right?
Do you?
And I have had to download a completely new Instagram account because nothing on my algorithm is relatable at all. I'm trying to make relatable content for brands and stuff like that, and my algorithm it's just people with various problems who now have phones to talk those problems straight into my face.
What sort of problems are you encountering?
People who think churches are energy centres.
Shit. Okay, you're on that side of the internet. Oh, Jesus. Okay, big problem. We got problems.
Yeah, people who are just saying that there's cameras in their houses and the government are in their walls. And I'm just like, I'm going to see where this goes. Yeah, want to see how this plays out.
Like, do you feel, are they like slowly converting you?
No.
Or no. Okay. So you're on big conspiracy TikTok.
Yeah, ironic conspiracy TikTok. Who are my favourite conspiracy theorists? There's these people that think that there was a big mud flood that happened in the 1800s and wiped out like loads of our technology, and
this has come up on my timeline,
and they keep filming buildings, and they're like, look, there's a window halfway, and it's like, that's a foundation.
It's a masonette.
Yeah, wait until they find out about Edinburgh having tunnels underneath it because they built on top, like, and it's you try and tell them that, and they go, no, that's mainstream media.
Yeah. Richard, what is on your docket this week?
I've been looking into something called communication accommodation theory. This sounds
so up my street.
Right. It's where people change their accents to fit in with people. Actually, the definition is you change your accent to fit in with people around you or to avoid conflict. Now, I'm not sure like avoiding conflict is something that you would get away with if you went to Liverpool and started doing a fake Scouse accent, but like that's apparently there. And apparently now more people are doing it.
I think I do this.
I do it.
Do you do it as well?
Yeah, because I'm from East Yorkshire, and all I'm ever told is I don't sound like I'm from Yorkshire. You know, when I go back up north, I get much more of a northern accent. When I've had partners who are from Australia, you know, I've felt myself going into an Australian accent sometimes. You know, you just slip into it. It's fun, you know, it's nice.
I love that we both admit that we both do this, and I feel like we're now going to start doing it to each other for the rest of this episode. That's really interesting. And yeah, I think I found myself, because I think one of the worst parts of this job is that you have to listen back to yourself talking a lot. And when I am interviewing someone or when I'm in a conversation with someone, I have heard myself start to mimic their accent. And sometimes you do that thing if you're spending an extended period of time with someone that has a different accent to you. You start saying these little catchphrases in their accent to them, which is humiliating. I do it with a lot of Australian people.
Yeah,
and it
absolutely.
must be so annoying because
I caught myself saying heaps.
Oh, heaps. Oh, heaps is cute. Heaps is cute.
I know, but it's not for me, is it?
Heaps is so friendly. Oh, I love heaps.
Yeah. Like walking in, going, yeah. What is it? How's it going? Like, that's not me. It's not me.
Like, if someone mimicked my accent back to me, would I be offended? No, probably not.
No.
But it feels like it's meant as like a term of endearment.
Yeah.
And I guess it is to mitigate conflict as well.
You know what it is for me? Like, I've got an embarrassing need to fit in. I've got an embarrassing need to still want people to like me and just like belong to something and everything like that. And yeah, I think it stems from that. That's why I do it. Yeah.
I have that with kids. Like anyone that's younger than me, I'm like me.
Right. Yeah.
Let me sit with you at lunch.
When I went to watch the England match at 1:00 in the morning, obviously, and then got pushed to 2:00.
Where did you go to a pub?
I went to a pub called the Horns in West Norwood, which is a really good booze.
Yeah,
it's really good in there. About an hour before kickoff, this group of, I'm going to assume 16-year-old lads turned up, right? And we were stood outside, and one of the guys I was with just went, "How old are you guys?" And he looked 12, and he went, "I'm 18." And we went, "We're not the bouncers, mate, but good luck." And you know what they'd done? They'd used ChatGPT to create fake IDs. So they were like, "Yeah, that's a picture of my passport."
I didn't know ChatGPT was doing fake IDs now. Can you imagine having that? Did you have a fake ID?
No. Everything was pretty lax where I grew up. There was like a small town in East Yorkshire, so we just knew there was a couple of pubs that had back rooms that would let us in.
Yeah.
And there was basically 2 nightclubs in Hull, and it was just very much from the age of 16 we could just go in. So I never needed a fake ID. I think I remember my friend borrowing his friend's ID, and they, looked nothing alike. I don't know what the thinking was there, but I just remember that plan and knowing that wasn't going to work, and him just going, "Well, it might do."
For some reason, it did.
I remember the one time I did get ID'd, and I just went with my actual ID that would say that I was 17 years old, right? The bouncer was like, "How old are you?" And I went, "I'm 19." And he went, "When were you born?" I was like, 1987. And he went, "I can't do maths. Get in."
I never had a fake ID. Annoyingly, I'm born in October, so I'm like I was the first of everyone to like turn 18.
Yeah.
But even as like a 14, 15-year-old, I never had a fake ID, but I had a push-up bra, which would get me some, in a couple of off licenses. Yeah. So I would be the one that would have to go out in my push-up bra 3 hours before the party started.
Incredible.
Down the high street.
Lucky you.
And go and lucky me. Very disturbing thinking back. And I would be the one that would have to go and buy all of the alcohol. My friends would be hiding around the corner.
We had a friend who worked in an off license, and he would just basically buy a load of booze, put it in a hold all. He would take the orders through the week, and then he'd turn up on Friday with a hold all of booze and cider and stuff like that, and then we just go to the woods and drink it all.
Well, that was a great little addition, Richard. And I think I have, what is the term called?
It's a communication accommodation theory.
Communication accommodation theory.
Footballers do it a lot, weirdly. Joey Barton pretended to be French once. He was getting interviewed when he signed for Marseille, and then Steve McLaren, when he got signed from a Dutch club as a manager, he did an interview on Dutch News in a Dutch accent for no reason, and he even messed up the grammar. They said, "What's it going to be like adapting to a new league?" And he was like, "I think it might be how you say difficult."
No.
Yeah, seriously, he went full on like that. So they're probably the worst at it.
Richard, I want to bring you into my algorithm. I want your thoughts on this. It's a little study that I came across. Scientists have found that chimpanzees can recognize each other just by looking at photos of each other's bums. Researchers showed chimps pictures of other chimps' faces and backsides, and it turns out that they are just as good as at identifying their mates from a picture of their bum as they were from their faces. And apparently it's because chimps spend so much time walking on all fours that they're naturally exposed to each other's rear ends all the time. So it's basically the equivalent of them recognizing their mate's face. How do you feel?
That doesn't surprise me at all. You've come to the right person for monkey news, by the way.
Really?
Like,
You're a big primate fan?
It's like, yeah. It's particularly fascinated by chimps. My algorithm is a lot of monkey memes, a lot of orangutans. Chimps are terrifying creatures, though. Out of all of them, they're just so volatile. So it doesn't surprise me at all that they have this weird ability to recognise someone from their arse.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
What's your preferred primate?
Oh, it changes.
changes with the wind of the week.
I'd say at the moment, I'm on a bit of a gorilla trip. I like that.
Okay, so what's doing it about the gorilla for you?
Look so serious, don't they? But then they just, for no reason, will do something kind of funny. There's a really great video of one just walking on its hind legs, and for absolutely no reason, it does a 360 spin. And then just carries on with its day.
They're quite iPad kids, actually, gorillas, aren't they? Like a silverback is it's giving iPad kid.
Yeah.
They kind of sit there and they're like, they will preoccupy themselves for a little bit on their equivalent of the iPad, and then they'll just throw a little fit or tantrum.
It's really, they don't like rain, which is quite funny. They're quite like humans in the sense of if it rains, they cover their heads and they run inside, and they're great.
They are just the most fascinating things. I do quite like a chimp, but they are the ones that are quite aggressive, right?
Yeah. Every time I see someone with a pet chimp, I'm like, what? Have you not read all the stories? Do you not realise? Have you not seen the videos and the police calls?
I'm assuming you have seen, it always comes up on my TikTok, that horrific case of that lady who...
Travis the chimp.
Who ripped her face off, right?
Yeah, Travis. My goodness. Like, that phone call is harrowing. With just, that woman. It's so confusing for the person on the other end of it.
So just recap what it was, because it was her friend's pet, was it, or was it her?
It was her pet, and it attacked her friend, and the 999 call is the operator is so confused because she rings up and she's like, my chimpanzee is attacking my friend, and he just goes, yeah, what's the problem there? Sorry, what? And she goes, no, my chimpanzee. And he goes, right, your chimpanzee. They're evil creatures.
But the fact that they can recognise their friends by their bums is just quite iconic to me. Like, do you think you could recognise your friends by their bums?
You know what? Clothed or
like if someone showed you a lineup of your friends' bums, do you think you could put bum to? I
was going to say clothed or unclothed, but like I haven't actually seen many of them unclothed.
Same.
So yeah,
I was thinking this. Like, I haven't seen many of my friends' bums.
So it'd have to be in jeans, I guess.
Yeah.
So not all of them. Some people, I think I would be able to recognise. I think it's like some people. Some of your friends, some people they have. Not necessarily large, prominent, but like they have distinctive bums. You go, right,
they can fill out a pair.
Right, that's Jackie.
It's so funny. You can be so close to someone, but I don't actually know what many of my friends' bums look like.
What scenario would this be? Maybe you got kidnapped by chimps and they were like, right, you can save one of your friends if you can recognise their bum.
Isn't it? Just an added layer to the friendship, I think. I mean, there's not many scenarios where I would see my friend's bare bum. Yeah, not really. With guys, though, because obviously men are more accustomed to sort of using urinals and stuff like that. You don't. It's the.
Do you think we have our jeans around our ankles when we stood at urinal?
Is there an unspoken etiquette, unspoken rules when using the urinal?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think, if you can create distance, create distance.
Okay, so if there's a lot of space and then someone comes like right up next to you, it's like...
Yeah, but if it's busy, it's busy, right? Well, I think it was a tweet I saw. Someone said, I was at the urinal the other day in the pub, and I was on my phone, and an old man at the urinal next to me told me to put my phone away and have a proper piss. Sometimes an extrovert just comes in and goes, all right, boys, are we having a good night? You've seen that.
And you all just look over the shoulder and acknowledge?
Yeah, we go, having a good night. How are you? Yeah, having a good Yeah, it happens. It happens.
I also wanted to unpack this story with you as well, Richard, just before you go.
Sure.
A South Korean banker has been caught after embezzling more than $40,000 in cash from his bank's vault. He's been doing it for a significant amount of time, leaving the top and bottom bills of each wad of cash untouched. But between them, he's replaced every bill with Monopoly money. The bank decided to send in inspectors to the branch to suss out what had been going on.
Such a move to put Monopoly money in there, even just like fake money. It's like he wanted to get caught.
I think there was suspicions that there was money that was going missing from the bank vault, but I think they managed to suss it out pretty quickly when they decided to move the top few notes and realise that the rest were...
Like, couldn't you just take like the middle and do it for longer and then not get caught? Yeah.
Is that how you would do a bank?
Yes.
A bank robbery or a bank heist?
Absolutely, yeah.
I think I would be partial to like driving something into something. I'd like to do like a smash and grab.
Proper heist, like JCB through a wall.
Yeah. I think, or like a suspension from somewhere.
Yes.
I think would be quite.
They don't
quite
put
fun.
a lot of bank vaults over glass windows anymore, though, do they? I think Mission Impossible sort of everybody looked at that and went, "Well, that's how they can get us." Or stop putting all those priceless jewelry items underneath glass domes and
or shop windows.
Yeah.
There must be something interesting about being a bank heist inspector. For me, it was giving secret shopper. I used to work in retail. That was my first job. And have you ever done a stint in retail?
Yeah, well, yeah, bits of it. My first job was at a Summerfield petrol station, and then to make a bit of extra money a couple of years ago, I sold Christmas trees. Yeah,
that's a dream.
It's not.
No, not really.
It's not. It's good for the first day, but it was long hours. It's cold. People can get so horrible about Christmas trees, you wouldn't believe it. See? And the company that we were working for, they secret shopped us all the time.
See, I was going to ask you, have you ever had an experience with a secret shopper?
So this is when it happened.
I didn't think you would with Christmas trees, but this is insane.
They secret shopped, and I was fine. But it was really unjustified, right? Because we were doing 12-hour shifts, and we only got half an hour break, right? Bearing in mind, we're working outside. The one I was working at was at Battersea Park. And so it was basically just a car park. And one of my colleagues got secret shopped because he was stood near the kind of staff changing rooms eating a banana, and he was eating on the shop floor. And they fired him.
Stop it.
Because as it gets closer to Christmas, less people are buying Christmas trees. So they're actually sending secret shoppers out looking for any excuse to get rid of staff.
Sorry, there is something so pathetic and sad about being a seasonal secret shopper.
Like going in and like, this person's job for Christmas, please, gone.
You sell Christmas trees for what, a max 45 days, and during that time you're going to send in a secret shopper to check that they're doing their job properly.
Because this is what it was. They were trying to get rid of people, but they needed a way of justifying that. So they were sending secret shoppers in to basically get people fired. I was livid about that. It really wasn't fair for him.
Just talk to me about what this secret shopper is doing. They are that sick of a person where they're going around and pretending to buy a Christmas tree.
Right? Pretending to buy a Christmas tree, and also seeing, can you open that one? Can you open that one? Yeah, very helpful. Can you open that one? No, I've opened 4 of you for now. Okay, well, that's going to get marked down. So
do they buy? Have they just got a ton of Christmas trees in their living room, or they just go, no, we're going to go to some place
I never
else?
knew who it was, so I'm assuming they must have been given money to buy the Christmas tree and then just give it back to the company. I don't know. I've got no idea. I've got no idea. Yeah,
that is hilarious. I'm sorry, and hilarious, but equally absolutely outrageous.
Yeah,
my God. And would it be? I guess you wouldn't know, but I'm trying to think. Would it be a solo person every time, or would they sometimes pose with their family?
Imagine a family of secret shoppers. When I was working in retail way back, when I had my first job, secret shopping seemed to be a little bit of extra money for people who were like, oh, do you want 20 quid to go snitch on some people?
I didn't know that anyone could do it. I thought that it was very much a corporate part of the company. I'd had no idea that there was a website where you could just sign up to be an ultimate snitch.
Can you imagine those people? at Christmas as well.
That's disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm so outraged by this, Richard, because I am someone that I love Christmas. Like, I know we're peak summer, but like I love Christmas so much, and it makes me so sad that there is someone
so
out there
bad.
like getting my Christmas tree. I get a real Christmas tree every year, and I put it in my bedroom. Like, I wake up and my toes are touching like pine every morning.
That's lovely.
And I will keep it up until like mid-Jan. Like, I need to just like revel in just the Christmas joy and spirit, and going to pick my Christmas tree up is like one of my favorite days
I
of
love
the
it
year.
as well.
And it makes me so sickened that that type of like energy is lurking around.
And this company have a monopoly on London Christmas tree sites as well.
When you said that you sold Christmas trees, I was like, that's a dream Hallmark movie job for me.
There was some nice moments, but like watching a guy lose 2 weeks worth of Christmas work over eating a banana in a car park was not very Christmassy.
Richard, what have you got coming up for the rest of the year?
I've got the Edinburgh Fringe coming up. I'm doing the Edinburgh Fringe starting on the 5th of August all the way to the 30th of August. I'm at a venue called Hoots in Nicholson Square, and I'm on pretty much every day apart from the 18th at 5 to 8. That show is my 1 hour show, which is it's called Streets Won't Forget, which is a bit of a football term. It's about, you know, being one of those people who's never quite hit the big time, but you've had some magic moments, right? And then I'm doing a late show every night with my friend called Bin Fire, and that's just comedians sharing their worst material.
What do you do in the run-up?
If I'd been doing it properly, the run-up, you know, it starts before this year, before Christmas, and you start planning it. And then you go to Leicester Comedy Festival, you go to Brighton, you go to Hastings, you go to all the little festivals, you do 27 previews, get it all ready. You get a fantastic PR company to kind of do all your fantastic, you know, publicist stuff. And I've just been too busy to do quite a lot of that. I previewed it. The last time it had a really good preview was back in May in Brighton, and it was looking in really good shape. And then, you know, loads of things in my life changed, and a lot of the show isn't relevant now. So I'm changing it all up, and I'm gonna roll this thing in like a rental car that's on fire, and let's see how it goes.
I think just that's when magic happens, to be honest with you. I think like you can over prep and over plan, but there's just like this gorgeous sweet spot of just allowing there to be room for some chaos. It sounds like it's going to be so much fun. Richard, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me on.